On the mound for the Royals this afternoon, right-hander Seth Lugo. He makes his 5th start of the season, and his first 4 have been outstanding. 4 starts, 4 quality starts for Lugo, who enters with a 1.05 ERA in 25 2/3 innings. He has yielded just 3 total runs this season.
1-1 pitch. Squibber off the end of the bat to third. Garcia in the hole at shortstop to throw to first in time, and that's how the game begins.
Grounded sharply, but right to Frazier. 2 ground ball outs.
Infielders and outfielders love playing behind Lugo. He's going to throw strikes. Ball's going to be in play, and this one is hit high in the air, right center field. Hampson playing in center, moving to his left, makes the play. That's the Baltimore story in the top of the first. To the bottom we go.
Cole Irvin making his 4th start of the year. ERA a little bit elevated, 14 2/3, 11 strikeouts.
Now the turn in the 0-2 pitch hits sharply on the ground, but right of the shortstop. Henderson gobbles it up, throws to first to open up the Royals half of the first inning, sending Bobby Witt Jr. up to the plate.
And he hits one hard and past the diving third baseman, and up the left field line it goes. And Witt is on his way to second base. Now the ball boxed around in the corner, but finally Cowser recovers to the point where he can get a throw back in and keep Bobby Witt Jr. at second base. So the Royals have a runner with 1 away here in the first.
Ground ball from Pasquantino here. Henderson got rid of it as Witt takes third on the second out. Well, you better be careful here. Salvador Perez has had a monstrous series.
Yeah, I know it's early in the ball game, but with 2 out and first base open, I would think really hard about pitching around this guy.
4 fastballs all off the plate. That's about as intentional as an unintentional walk can be. Melendez takes strike 3 right down the heart of the plate.
And the Royals are not able to score despite a few base runners in the bottom half of the first inning.
0-0 to inning number 2 we go.
1 away for Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's off the hands over the left side of the mound, and it rolls into center. Not hit hard by Ryan Mountcastle, but it is still a base hit. The Orioles had a 1-out single, and Cedric Mullins is going to come up to the plate now.
Mountcastle's on the run, and Mullins pops it up. Short center field. Frazier's out there. The ball drops in, and Mountcastle is going to be out at second base. He was in no man's land right there, and he could not make it to second in time as Garrett Hampson, the center fielder, throws him out. Mullins is going to go. Good pitch to throw on, but Cedric maybe got the hand in there. He was called out, and that's the first caught stealing of the year for the Orioles as it stands. The Orioles are going to challenge.
Remember, in the game on Friday night, the Orioles burned their challenge in the first inning. Now they're at risk of losing it in the second inning.
Boy, Freddie Fermin, you can't throw one any better than this, and a very quick tag.
After review, the call on the field stands. Runner is out. Baltimore will lose their challenge.
Brandon Knight can only shake his head.
No score, top 3. Colton Cowser was at bat when Cedric Mullins got caught stealing at second base.
Colton Cowser did something last night that's going to get him in kangaroo court. At the end of the game, he caught the final out of the game. And then, thinking nothing of it, he just, in his words, yeeted the ball into the fountains.
As soon as Cowser yeeted the ball, he realized that ball might be kind of important.
That was Craig Kimbrell's 422nd career save. He's now tied for 7th all-time with Billy Wagner.
He ran up the tunnel on the third base side, found an usher by the fountains, and they were able to fish the ball out of the drink and make sure that Kimbrell got his souvenir.
Cowser drives one out to right center field. Hit high, hit deep. Colton Cowser into the fountains. He threw one there last night. He hit one there today. Colton Cowser. That's the definition of yeeting a baseball, and it's 1-0 Baltimore.
That was a bomb now. The wind didn't help that ball at all. And there's 216 stitches on a baseball, and I think Colton Cowser got every one of those. That was a bomb.
Jordan Westberg on the next pitch. That's a tank out to left center. Westberg splashes down just in front of the fountains. And Cowser and Westberg go back-to-back in the third.
Seth Lugo had not given up a home run this season, and now back-to-back jacks by the Orioles.
27 2/3 innings without allowing a home run this year, and now he's allowed 2 home runs in a 3-pitch span.
And the Orioles up 2-0.
Now the Orioles have hit almost 3. Henderson goes into second base, and Renfroe made that close. I think the Orioles want to check and see if there was any fan interference. Now they have lost their challenge, but this is a boundary call on a potential home run. So this technically would be a crew chief review.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. The ball is alive and in play.
So it is in fact a double for Gunnar Henderson. It hit off the railing, but that is in play. Well, that's now 3 balls in this inning that have been hit with an exit velocity of at least 109 miles an hour.
Top 5 in Kansas City, 2-0 Baltimore.
Here is Westberg to lead off for Baltimore here in the 5th inning.
Westberg drills it into center field. Hampson racing back. He will not get there. It's another 2-strike hit. Westberg is going to turn second. He's on his way to third. He is in there with the leadoff triple.
Do it, Westy. Man, can he hit.
This kid's amazing.
And the Orioles immediately put a man at third base.
And Seth Lugo with 2 down on that runner at third, and he's trying to pull a Houdini here and keep Westberg from scoring after tripling to start the inning.
Pull it again to right field. Renfroe makes a sliding catch.
A nice play by a very good right fielder on a tricky play, and that ends the inning. And what a job by Lugo. A leadoff triple, and Westberg does not score.
As we go to the 6th, the Orioles up by 2-0 scored.
The 1-1. O'Hearn clocks it high in the air, deep center field. Hampson races back, shields his eyes for the sun, still going, makes the catch over his shoulder. A nice grab by Garrett Hampson, and there's one away in the top of the 6th. Brings up Anthony Santander.
Santander deep to right field. That ball is well tagged, and Renfroe's not going to get to it. Anthony's got an eye for 3. Santander is going to join Westberg in today's triple club.
That's putting a charge in a fastball right there. Renfroe going back, and just over his glove. And watch this ball kind of kicks away from Renfroe, and Santander realized right there, I've got to get to third base, and he does it.
And again, the Orioles have a runner at third. And Mountcastle will bring him in. Left field, fair ball. Orioles get another run. Mountcastle on his way to second. Melendez's throw is late. Extra base hits on back-to-back pitches. And the Orioles kick up the fountains once again for a 3-0 lead.
An RBI for Mountcastle, number 11. And now Ryan has 6 multi-hit games in his last 9.
And now Cedric Mullins with a ground ball to the right side. Great diving play by Frazier. He saved a run, but he could not save the hit. And Cedric is 2 for 3.
The pitch. Fastball high, and that's ball 4. Not the worst outcome. It loads the bases with 1 out, and that's the end of the day for Seth Lugo. So Lugo exits without a quality start for the first time this year, and the Royals turn to their bullpen.
Here's a 3-2. Westberg takes low. Ball 4, and Jordan Westberg walks in a run to make it 4-0.
So Angel Serpa enters and walks the first batter he faces.
And now the base is loaded with 1 out for Jackson Holliday.
Right down the middle, called strike 3. A massive second out in the top of the 6th inning. Now the 3-2 to Henderson. Right down the middle, called strike 3. Henderson's down looking. Angel Serpa gets back-to-back backwards Ks and strands the bases loaded, but not before the Royals yield 2 runs. Orioles 4, Royals nothing.
Bottom of the 7th at Kauffman Stadium, Cole Irvin has pitched 6 scoreless. He's allowed just 4 base hits.
Another 3-2. Fermin left field. Kauser over to get it. And this is officially Cole Irvin's longest start as an Oriole. He gets the 2nd out in the 7th. Well, Cole Irvin's going to leave on a high on this late April afternoon in Kansas City. Irvin will give up the baseball. 6 2/3 shutout innings. His longest and best start as an Oriole.
9th inning coming up. Orioles 4, Royals nothing in KC.
So Henderson to first, and Adley Rutschman looking for his first hit today. Rutschman left side, base hit. Henderson was on the run. He'll try to get to third, and he will get to third. Who does that?
Somebody that can really pick him up and put him down. He just ran right in the face of Velasquez. He never checked up head first.
He is one of the best base runners in baseball. Ramon Urias grabs a bat. He'll pinch hit for Ryan O'Hearn. And Ramon hits a ground ball that Bobby Witt can get to, but cannot get to first in time. A base hit off the bench for Ramon Urias, and he makes it 5-0.
Bottom of the 9th coming up from Kansas City.
2-1 for Isbell. Struck out his first time. And a ground ball to third base. Fielded by Westberg. His throw to first will beat Isbell and will cinch the first shutout of the season. 5-0. The Orioles win it. The game and the series in Kansas City.